Hello, I'm Chris, and this is my after molasses rust removal video. So in this video, I'm just showing you that you can't just dry them off and protect them or go straight to paint. So we need to get this off. So what do? We're gonna give them a bath and bleach soap, because we got to get this greenish crap off of here, whatever it is. So let's hope it gets that green stuff off, but we're gonna have to lightly sandblast these before we can coat them or paint them. You couldn't give me $100 right now to paint over this. You see how we scrubbed it? That's why I'm making this video, because you can't just go spray right over this. It's got some kind of weird layer that's gonna be hard to get off. So what are we gonna have to do? We're gonna have to dry this and we're gonna lightly sandblast it. So if you don't get this crap off of here, your paint is gonna stick to this crap and not stick to the metal, defeating the whole purpose. So I have a molasses rust removal video on here where I go through all the steps and give you a real good idea how to start your project off. Now these have been in there for over a month, and it did take every single bit of rust, paint, and grime, grease, everything off of them. But these have been dried already, and it leaves you with this thin film. You cannot paint over this. You cannot put no rust inhibitor over this. Whatever you apply to that layer is going to stick to that layer and not stick to the metal. So let's see. So how do we remove that layer? So scrubbing it with bleach soap did make an improvement. You could probably go back and scrub it 10 times, but you would never get it all off. And that's why I'm making this video, to show you that you can't just go straight to paint or anything, because it's like I said, I'll say it over and over and over again, whatever you put on here is going to stick to that grime, that layer, and not stick to the metal, and will defeat the whole purpose of everything, and you'll have to remove all the paint all over again. So the only way you're going to do this successfully is we're going to have to sandblast this or dip this in a chemical or something to get all this crap off. In my situation, we're going to sandblast it, but the sandblasting is going to be so much easier and so much lighter that it's not a big deal. I will continue to do this molasses process for the rest of my life. It works. You see the residue that's left on there after drying. You see what we need it to look like, but after scrubbing, still does not look like that. So let's hit it with a sandblaster real light, because you're going to have to do something. I'm not editing any footage out of that sandblasting job. That is exactly the amount of sandblasting I did. Nothing crazy. It takes it right off. Now, does that make sense why you can't just paint over this stuff straight out of the molasses washed with bleach soap? You got to do that. Okay, so this is probably the best paint you can get as far as the price and then the results you get with it. Stuff looks perfect. So the most critical and important thing to know whenever painting stuff like this is that these nozzles are the most important thing. They have to be clean. Hopefully this one's going to spray right. If they don't spray right, throw them away. Go buy you a new paint can if you want this to look professionally done. This is the best paint for the value and results. This is going to look professional. It's going to give it a real nice semi-gloss look. That's why I'm showing you this. Give you an idea how to do your own project. If you want really nice results and you don't know how to spray, just pay attention to the way I do it. Keep walking around it. So you can also dry paint with the air compressor far away, or you'll screw the paint up, and you want to get it like a flat look, but far away. Alright, same thing. We're going to use this paint. We're going to go around it the same way until we get one glossy coat. Alright, you walk all around it so you don't miss any places in case you've never sprayed anything. You have to walk around anything you're spraying. Well, we'll let it tack up a little bit. We'll take a look at it in a little while. Alright, well there you go. It's painted, it's ready. And with the help of molasses and a little bit of sandblasting, we got it to look like that. See, if you don't instantly coat them, you see what's happening. This has literally been out here for 2 hours. Check that out. All these came out of the same batch. See? That's why it's important to coat them instantly, or they'll have to go back in the molasses. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.